Because, sometimes words could have two meanings. I just got through listening to Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, and I figured I'd do a video about words and meanings. And I wanted to share with you my take on what actually the words you say in F&I mean, and how to make them mean more in the customer's mind. In other words, have a bigger impact when you say certain words in their mind. For example, package. That word has several meanings, but when you say program, plan, or option, it has one meaning in the customer's mind. I have options. It's a program. A package is multiple things, okay? That's number one. Number two, can I? When you ask the questions, can I? You're gonna get one of two responses. No, you can't, or yes, you can. But when you say, may I, which is the same thing as can I, the customer's gonna say to you, you may. Because very rarely will the customer say, no, you mayn't, all right? And then there's protect your investment. All right, protect, again, we talked about what that word is. Protect, what does that mean actually? That has one meaning, to protect. In other words, to avoid something happening. So how does Tire and Wheel protect the tires and wheels? How does a service contract protect from breakdowns? It doesn't protect, okay? But it will enhance your experience if you enroll in these options, because you won't have to spend the extra money. So rather than say protect your investment, enhance your ownership release experience. Because again, investment means you're getting money back. In a car, you're not getting any money back. So let's talk about it. Protect, bad word in that. Investment, bad word in that. There is one thing that does protect the vehicle though, and that's fabric and paint treatment. Because once applied, it does protect the vehicle against the elements. Let's talk about, this is a big one. Repairs could have two meanings. Repair could mean that the vehicle's in the shop being repaired, or that the vehicle broke down and is going to be repaired. But breakdown has one meaning. In the customer's mind, the vehicle is disabled. So rather than say a service contract pays for the repair, say the service contract pays for the breakdown. Again, protects, bad word. Pays for is a better word. Contract. All right, so we're salespeople. Contract's a bad word in a lot of people's mind. Instead of saying contract, say agreement, service agreement. Instead of saying service contract. I always say service contract a lot, vehicle service contract. And by the way, a vehicle warranty and a vehicle service contract have two meanings. A vehicle warranty comes with the vehicle. On a used car, it's stated on the buyer's guide exactly what warranty the vehicle comes with. It also states, I don't know if you knew this, but on the buyer's guide, it also states that service contracts are available. Ask your dealer about them. So rather than say extended warranty, which is not true, it's a vehicle service agreement, which pays for vehicle breakdowns. When it. Because when you relays back to the customer says, in other words, when you hit a pothole, when you have a breakdown, when you total the vehicle, in their subconscious mind, the customer is saying, I'm not going to hit a breakdown. I'm not going to have a breakdown deliberately. I'm not going to hit a pothole deliberately. I'm not going to crash my car into a wall and total it out. Rather than say you, say it. When it, in other words, when the vehicle breaks down, when the vehicle is a total loss, when the tires or wheels hit a pothole. It has more meaning in the customer and is more impactful in the customer's mind. We've often said in the event. In the event, that has several meanings. It could mean a 4th of July party. It could mean a wedding. Hey, it could mean a debate. Who knows? In the event? No. When it happens. Okay? When it happens. Possible, a lot of different meanings. Probable, a lot of different meanings. More than likely, a lot of different meanings. But the closer you get to when it happens, the more impactful it's going to be in the customer's mind. We talk about rates. What's the rate at the credit union? Don't talk in terms of rate, because rate is one thing, the interest rate. Talk in terms of terms. What terms did you get at the credit union? Because terms are various. Months, money down, interest rate, payments. Those are terms. Rate is one thing. So, because words sometimes have two meanings, make sure that the words that you share with your customer have the most impactful meaning in their head, and you will sell more product. You want more information on words that have better meaning in the customer's mind? Go to prodprep.com. Until next time, go get them.